Hey everybody, welcome back to Rebel Media. This is our last episode of 2023. I had to get one in under the wire, so here we are on New Year's Eve, headed back to Washington, Arkansas. We're going to take a look at the Confederate Capitol building there, and I got a little hidden surprise towards the end of the video, so make sure you wait till the end to see it, and hope you guys enjoy. The Capitol building was built in 1836. It started out life as a courthouse, and in September of 1863, after the fall of Little Rock, Governor Harris Flanagan ordered the Confederate government to Washington, Arkansas, and this became the Capitol building till the war's close in 1865. This building has also a strong connection to Freemasonry and Masonic societies. This is Alfred Holt Kerrigan. He was born in 1828. He was lieutenant colonel with the Confederacy, and he led the Arkansas 20th Infantry Regiment during the war. He was a judge here after the war, and he died in 1924. He's buried right down the street at the Old Washington Cemetery. This place is really a hidden gem. You can feel the history all around you. Washington State Park has been so well preserved, it really gives you a feel of what it might have been like to be around back then. The old floors creaking beneath my feet. I can't wait to come back here. Were the pillars always here?
They were. So it's pretty cool, right? These are solid pine logs. These are the original pillars. And the paint on it is not the original. It was refinished by a professional folk painter. And so that was something you would see in this town a lot. So if you ever were able to get around and look at one of the interior buildings, like the fireplaces, the backs of the doors. Your resources were pretty limited out here for a long time, and so you had cheaper cheaper resources, like pine versus mahogany or something like that.
I headed upstairs to see the little schoolhouse part of the building and where the Freemasons held their mysterious meetings at. If these walls could talk. So over here is a little view of what it might have looked like. Actually, what it did look like. Right out this window here.
Before all the fires and tornadoes.
Yeah. I see the Masonic stuff in here. We interrupt this program to bring you a brief history detour. Albert Pike was born in Boston. He was a poet, an orator, a Harvard grad, a lawyer, and a 33-degree Mason. A firm believer in states' rights, at the Southern Commercial Convention of 1854, Pike said the South should remain in the Union and seek equality with the North. But if the South were forced into an inferior status, she would be better out of the Union than in it. His stand was that states' rights superseded national law, and he supported the idea of Southern secession. He also penned the lyrics to Dixie to Arms.
Southern men, the thunders mutter, northern flags and south winds flutter. To arms, to arms, to arms in Dixie.
Daniel Emmett wrote the original version of Dixie and performed it in New York, probably in the late fall of 1859. Albert Pike, a Southern poet, produced an improved version, eliminating the dialect and vulgarisms, as he called it. Pike was also a brigadier general in the Confederate States Army. He commanded 3 Native American regiments that were known, in some instances, to scalp fallen Yankees. Pike's statue in Washington, D.C. was torn down on Juneteenth by an ignorant gang of BLM rioters in a 2020 protest for George Floyd.
Just watched as protesters have pulled down a statue that has been in this city.
The Albert Pike statue has come down in D.C. on Juneteenth.
We could talk about Mr. Pike for hours, but I want to leave you with just one more thing. In a letter, he eerily predicted both world wars and, quote,
"A third and final battle against Islamic world leaders will have our nation fighting to the point of complete physical, moral, spiritual, and economical exhaustion."
He also wrote that Christianity would be destroyed and a one-world government would be established. Sure hope he's not right about that. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. It was just kind of a fun video. I wanted to get one more video out there before the year ended. It is New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year to all you guys. I wish you all a great 2024, and we'll see you next year.